All right, gather round, you beautiful degenerates, and welcome to the Asylum. If you don't know me, I've been mainlining GTA 6 leaks, rumors, and theories directly into my veins for over half a decade. I've seen things. I've connected dots that weren't even there. I've analyzed pixelated shadows on leaked screenshots like they were the Zapruder film. And now, thanks to 2 divinely inspired trailers, multiple sacred texts from the Rockstar Newswire, and of course, the infamous 2022 leaks that were basically the Dead Sea Scrolls for our generation, we know a frankly irresponsible amount of information about this game. So, in this video, I'm going to download it all directly into your brain. This isn't just everything we know. This is your official guide to abandoning your responsibilities in 2026. This video will be broken down into sections, because frankly, it's too much information for a normal human mind to handle at once. If you're only interested in, say, the advanced police AI that will make your life a living hell, or the confirmed animals you'll be able to run over, feel free to use the timestamps. Now, if you enjoy this descent into glorious madness, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into the holy gospel of Grand Theft Auto 6. First up, the cast, the absolute menagerie of playable characters and NPCs that will be populating our new digital home. Half of these saints and sinners we met in the trailers, the other half were revealed in the sacred leaks. Let's start with our protagonists, the Bonnie and Clyde of the swamp-ass state of Leonida, Jason and Lucia. At the start of the game, Jason is apparently living in the Leonida Keys. Rockstar tells us he grew up around grifters and crooks, so basically he's from Florida, and then he joined the army as a teen to straighten himself out. Classic. Since leaving the army, he's back in the Keys working for local drug runners. He's a man with a past, a very specific set of skills, and probably a terrible credit score. Then we have Lucia Caminos. Lucia is a fighter. You can tell because she's literally wearing a boxing glove necklace, which is the 2026 equivalent of having a live, laugh, love sign, but for people who solve problems with their fists. She was born in Liberty City, where her father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. This isn't a backstory, it's a John Wick prequel. Apparently, fighting for her family landed her in a Leonida prison, and Rockstar says it was luck that got her out. Luck, or a very well-placed shiv made from a toothbrush. We'll find out.
Now, let's talk about the supporting cast, the beautiful weirdos who Jason and Lucia will be working with. First, Brian Hedda. Brian is one of the guys Jason works for, and the house where Jason is living in Trailer 2, that's one of Brian's houses. He's a classic drug runner from the Golden Age, which is code for an old guy in a Hawaiian shirt who probably thinks coke prices were better in the 80s. He's been married 3 times, and you can see his latest wife, Lori, looking appropriately unimpressed. Every hero needs a sidekick, and Jason's is Cal Hampton. He also works for Brian, but more importantly, he's a conspiracy theorist, the kind of guy who thinks the birds are government drones. Let's be real, in a Rockstar game, they probably are. The leaks say we can find Cal snooping on Coast Guard communications, with a few private browser tabs open. A man of culture. Moving into Vice City, we meet Booby Ike, owner of the Jack of Hearts strip club, because of course. Booby is also a drug runner, but he's diversifying his portfolio by owning a record studio called Only Raw Records, which he co-owns with a guy named Draquan Priest. Draquan grew up on the streets, but dreamed of making it in the music industry. His biggest signing so far? The rap duo The Real Dime Sisters, Baylocks and Roxy. They had a viral song 5 years ago, the one where they're dancing on top of a car in the trailer, and now they're hoping lightning strikes twice. Good luck with that. And finally, there's Raul Batista, a charismatic, seasoned bank robber. He's the guy leading the heist in the trailer. He's a professional, but he's also a little bit reckless, which in GPA terms means he probably uses way more C4 than is strictly necessary. Oh, and the leaks gave us a phone book of other names. Sam, Kai, Wyman, Billy, Tit, Zach, R.B. Shaw, Danny, Iris, Chester, and Dale. Don't worry, there won't be a test. Probably. As for the gangs, we have the final chapter biker gang, who look like they smell of cheap beer and regret. There's a drug gang in Port Gellhorn, hunters and explorers in the Grass Rivers, and another crew in La Pearl. It's going to be a crowded, violent party. All right, let's talk gameplay. The leaks gave us a treasure trove of items and weapons. The most interesting, an immobilizer bypass and a Slim Jim, which means stealing cars might actually require a tiny bit of skill now instead of just psychic carjacking powers. We're also getting dedicated healing items like painkillers and trauma kits, instead of the scientifically proven method of healing bullet wounds by eating a chocolate bar. And the weapon wheel? It looks like we're getting the Red Dead 2 system. That's right, you can't just pull out a rocket launcher out of your back pocket anymore. You have to be selective. You'll need to go back to the trunk of your car to switch weapons, which is going to be incredibly realistic and incredibly annoying when you're being chased by the entire police force. Speaking of which, the police system is getting a terrifying upgrade. They'll have different levels of description for you. If they get a good look at your face and your car, they will know exactly who they're looking for. The cops will now have, well, functioning eyes and brains. We are in trouble. Let's move on to the map and world. The heroes in the GTA 6 mapping community have taken every frame, every leak, every screenshot, and probably used astrological charts and tea leaves to piece together the map of Leonida. It's a massive, beautiful recreation of Florida, with Vice City, the Leonida Keys, the Grass Rivers, the Everglades, the rundown drug town of Port Gellhorn, and even a national park. The weather is also getting a huge upgrade with volumetric clouds from Red Dead 2. Now, about those rumors of tornadoes and tsunamis, anyone telling you that is confirmed is clickbaiting, but heavy fog is in, so get ready to crash into things you can't see. And animals. The files confirm everything from alligators in a Florida-based game, groundbreaking, to raccoons, boars, and even the legendary skunk ape. Yes, Bigfoot's swamp-dwelling, less famous cousin is basically confirmed. So there you have it. That is literally everything we know. This video wouldn't be possible without the obsessive, beautiful work of the GTA community, who I have cited below. They are the real heroes. And that's the gospel. Now go, spread the word, like, subscribe, and for the love of all that is holy, stay alive until 2026!